Good afternoon. It's a privilege to be with you today to share our story, my family's story. My name is Vivian Iannotti, and I'm the newly appointed CEO of my family's business, Stop and Compare Markets. We're a second-generation family business, a brick-and-mortar retail operation with $18 million in revenue and close to 100 employees representing 10 different Latino countries. And I can say today that we're second generation due to the help of programs like the BEI. We're in the program right now, and with the help of Bob, Glenn, JC, we're at generation number 2. We face a myriad of challenges as we're in retail and we deal with the shifting sands of retail. So I just want to share today with our biggest finance challenge to date. Back in 2010, we opened our third location in Providence, Rhode Island. Our 2 Massachusetts locations were steadily growing, as were the Latino population in Providence. So we acquired an old Italian market that was struggling due to the changing demographic. The footprint, the layout, the neighborhood, everything seemed just what we needed. So we set out to do it again. We stayed the course for about 3.5 years, and despite our experiences and efforts, we failed. We failed to the tune of $1 million in losses. These were dark times. The struggle to trying to make payroll, juggling payables, needing to spend dollars on marketing to kind of jumpstart sales, but seeing no return on investment, they were snowballing. The difficulties mounted quickly, and in those dark times, it was nearly impossible to see anything positive. Back then, we believed that our secret sauce was just giving customers the products that they wanted from their native lands, things that they couldn't find in mainstream food stores, products that reminded them of home. But little did that we realize that at the time that there was another ingredient in our secret sauce that was even a secret to us. Once the dust settled, we realized that we lacked the culture palpable in our other stores. In preserving many of the existing staff in that Rhode Island store, we peppered in a few others, but we just didn't recreate this. And through this disheartening failure, it finally dawned on us that we were not selling food, but community and culture as well. And we were actually pretty good at it. The real lesson in all of this, however, is how we miss the importance of something so obvious, such an obvious piece of the puzzle. The reason I believe that we did is that in the midst of that darkness, we didn't appreciate the accomplishment because it became easy to us. We took it for granted. There's something about the struggle to achieve that increases our awareness and makes us grateful. I've seen this close up with my parents' experience immigrating from a socialist Cuba. Coming here with nothing, struggling and building something from zero, made them grateful. This gratitude makes it a little easier to take risk and brush off failure. When you come from nothing, there's nowhere to go but up. I work at keeping this in my own consciousness. I was born with freedom in a world of excess, with access to great education. No matter how daunting my struggles may seem in day-to-day business, they had it worse. Dark times aren't losing $1 million. Dark times are having the only home you've ever known cataloged and confiscated. Dark times are sending your children out of the country in hopes that they can find a better life for themselves. Dark times are putting your kids to bed again without enough to eat. They had it worse. So I'm committed to always remembering their sacrifice, their hard work, and their perseverance, because it keeps me grounded and steadfast in my resolve at working to make our company great and keeping it strong for years to come. So my advice is to embrace the struggle, because there's a great lesson on the other side, but you must persevere in order to get there. My name is Vivian Iannotti. I persevere, and this is how I amplify.